welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Beaky, and that sound you're hearing is the pup over there scratching like crazy, Nala.
Ow,
Yeah.
and start nipping at me.
But what we're actually here for is to review and talk about the looks, character design, the class, and the overall feel of the roleplay of Fearn, one of the new characters first revealed in Alexandria Unlimited, it's called?
Yes.
By who else?
Ashley Johnson.
Ashley Johnson. But babe, the new art versus the old one, you noticed it.
Yeah, you didn't catch on to it.
Go ahead, what did you notice?
So, one, I would say the old art for her is more looks like it's on old papyrus drawing, and this definitely looks like it's more of like very pastel-y, very like
the old art, I would say muted. This new one pops.
And her bosom too.
It's definitely more standoutish. And this is coming from a girl. She noticed it right away. She said it first before me. So don't get on me, guys. This character looked fine. Just keep it real. Keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
So those black hands with this like almost spell being cast or something is
Which
different.
Is not in the original drawing because she has a bow wrapped around one of her. The hand is actually being covered by because she went from holding the staff in her left hand to now in her right hand.
And of course, guys, we'll have quick clips of them up on the screen, but you could go into the description of this video and find full links to the arts yourself, and of course, information about the artists who went ahead and created this awesome art for the Critical Role cast. I think overall the feet is just a nice addition, which is seeing the vines swirl around.
In much better detail compared to before. And the flowers around the edge of her outfit are much more beautiful detailed instead of because I would say the one in the first art, not to be mean to the artist because the person did work hard.
On both of them.
It looks more of like those over big flowers you would find at a craft store where it's just a vague design. It's not very detailed, but it's enough just to get the idea of what it is.
And it's fun that we can actually see the difference between characters art between the short mini campaign that was done a few months ago to what was happening now in campaign 3, because as we said, Fearn is back. So if you haven't seen Alexandria Limited, I'm gonna suggest you don't.
Oh, just a little cry out and protest with you.
Just start with campaign 3. Fearn Ashley did a great job. All the characters did
find a summary somewhere.
Find a summary somewhere. Just don't. I will say. I'm sorry, guys. I know some of you guys might love that. Moving on from there, let's talk about, well, like, what class is she finally playing?
Druid.
Fire Druid, apparently, with the fire spirit, which kind of makes me pretty excited.
You were more introduced in Alexandria Unlimited, but it was a little odd for this episode where it wasn't mentioned as much.
Yeah.
Mr.
Which is her little monkey that she had that seemingly embodied
the shape of it's a fire elemental that takes the shape of a monkey, which
sorry guys.
Which I thought was a construct at first. You know, like robotic with fire inside, kind of like some things, but no, it's a monkey, and when it opens its mouth, you see flames.
We'll see how Math handles Mr. and the fire element aspect of this type of druid coming up, but we can talk about some of the stats that Fearn has. So Fearn is level 3 druid, has 24 HP, which is a decent start now for HP.
17 for AC, which is pretty amazing.
Badass, I will say, right there. Strength
7, not much.
So
Intelligence 9, which is kind of funny, which is played into it compared to Wisdom 17, where she's wise of things.
Which is good for, like I say, perception checks is going to be a big aspect of D&D. Definitely with the strength and the intelligence. She's not going to be making a lot of high-level intelligence saves or a lot of strength wisdom saves unless, you know, she bumps it up with, you know, taking some boosts as she levels up. Dexterity's okay, 14, right?
14, con 15, charisma 15, so that's pretty decent. But like I said, the wisdom is kind of interesting where she knows things compared to the intelligence.
Yeah.
Which, it's played a little bit more erratic this time around compared to Alexandria Unlimited, where she is actually pushing the button with things compared to, she was before, but now it's a little bit more and messing with other people at the same time.
Yes, so going into the last aspect of this, Ashley Johnson's role play, I think it's been phenomenally fun. Like my babe said here, she likes messing with NPCs and other players, and I just think the smile, personally, on Ashley's
It's like
face,
Ashley's playing a little bit of Jester in a different sense.
but it's just a pure fun for me. I really am geeking out over how much fun she seems to be having playing this character, and this is one of the aspects that I was very much glad that we got to continue seeing this from Alexandria Unlimited. Like I said, if you enjoyed that, that's fine. We enjoyed 2 episodes, not the rest of them.
Well, I started a little further than you, but after
No, watch the whole thing.
Yeah, but except for the last two,
Oh, you mean you didn't see the last 2?
I think we saw portions of
No,
it.
I saw everything.
Okay.
I watched. You
I
didn't.
didn't see
you
the last
did.
one.
You didn't. You saw the summaries. You watched the summary of the last one.
Yeah.
Well, not to go into that. We could talk about that in another episode. Point is, it's great to see this character return. She seems to be having a lot of fun with it. She's playing it definitely a lot differently than Pike and Yasha from the last season.
But the good thing I will definitely say in a selfish way, I'm happy she's more sticking around compared to working for Blind Spot, and she had to come and go. So technically, those characters were somewhat modified to deal with her leaving for a part of the seasons.
If you guys didn't know this before, Blind Spot is a TV show. You gotta let them know what that is.
You can fill it in.
Yeah, Blind Spot's a TV show, and Ashley Johnson, if you don't know, is a great actress. So she was on that TV shows, so she had to leave to go film episodes in New York and then fly across the country to come back on certain games to participate or Skype in or however they were doing it at the time. And now that she's actually the head of the Critical Role Foundation and everything like that, she seems to have the time to show up for these episodes, which is an absolute blast because being able to see more of her, and definitely what I love seeing, the fun and just playing into the night, not like naive, like in like, oh, doesn't know what's happening, but just like new to this plane of existence.
And taking things literally as they say they are.
Yeah, so
like telling about stealing and careful, and lo and behold, pickpockets.
Yeah. So we'll definitely have an update video to this down the line after some episodes go on with the season. So far, I'm loving the role play. We've already seen some of her in Alexandria Limited, so we're not going in as detailed as we did with some of the other characters that we haven't seen before. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with the rest of them.
Eating my dog's food.
We're going to have to stop that. But thanks for watching, guys. Your kitten video is already here because the kitten's down there eating dog food.
And Nala's being the great protector that she is.
Yeah, I hope my hand wasn't in the way there. But thanks for watching.
Bye.
Later, guys.